Let's put our hand and bow our head. Lord, as we gather here today, as we launch our product, we praise and worship you, O Lord. We thank you, O Lord, for this wonderful occasion. May you continue to bless and may you continue to guide us, especially those who are present here in this wonderful occasion. In Jesus' precious name we say, Amen.
And for the national anthem. All right, thank you guys. It's so nice to see all familiar faces. We've got the media here, we've got people from the Bristol riding community, we have suppliers here, and also, of course, the Bristol team. So, as you know, the history of Bristol, we've been very involved in our community, and we actually are always trying to up our game, always increase what we have, because I know that you as riders are always demanding more and more. So today is about giving you that extra, that more that you want. And hopefully, when you see the bikes that we are going to unveil, you'll love them just as much as we do. But we also have a quick word from Aher Kocho over here. This is our development manager here. Just a few words from Aher. And he's responsible for a lot of what's going on today at Bristol. So here we go.
Una sa lahat, hayaan niyo po, batiin ko kayo sa ating katutubong wika. Okay? Sa kanyang nagre-reflect. Mga binibinigilan at Ginoo. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Salamat sa pagpapaunlak ninyo sa nangkonting panahon ninyo sa aming paanyaya para daluhan ang munting pagtitipon na ito. Maya-maya ay inuunsan namin at ipapakilala sa inyo ang mga makabagong modelo ng motor na hangos sa mga nangungunang pagawaan at korporasyon sa buong mundo. Ito ay base sa bansang China. Ang mga modelong ito ay bunga ng aking masusing pag-aaral na pinangungunahan ng aking mahal na Pangulo na si Ginoong Anthony Chua. Ito ay tugon sa mga umusbong na pagbabago ng pagkagusto ng kasalukuyang motorista. Mapapansin nyo na dumadami na ang mga motor na iba. No? Makikita nyo na ang pagdami ng scooter na sa ngayon, kung tutuusin, sa 2 milyon na binibenta natin sa isang taon, 67% ay sa scooter na po or automatic. Okay? At dahil dito, mapapansin nyo na ilalabas namin mamaya ang tugon sa trend o pagbabago na pagkagusto ng ating kasalukuyang motorista. In addition, pagkatagdagan, meron din kami makabagong modelo na aming pinangahasang ilalabas para matugunan din ang mga gusto ng mga nakakabatang mananakay. Okay. Maya-maya ay ilalabas po namin ang mga modelong ito at inaanyayaan namin kayo na lapitan, suriin, at bigyan kami ng mga pulang puna para sa ikakaganda ng aming produkto. So, sa susunod, sana samahan nyo kami sa kasayahan ito at maraming at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aher. Okay, so I'd like to tie it back to just an extension to what Aher said, back to Bristol motorcycles. We've always been about developing a platform for the riders, the community, and obviously, we're here to set a standard for bikes. We're here to make bikes relevant to the Philippine rider, because that's what matters. I mean, we're nothing without our riders, our community. So the bikes that we're unveiling today, I think, are very relevant. They're going to be answering something that you guys would want, and we would also be the first brand here in the Philippines to launch all bikes of a minimum of 180 cc. Okay, because people want more. People want to have more performance, more precision, and the first bike that we're going to show you, when you see it, you'll see that it's very competitive to its Japanese counterpart. And as always with Bristol, we're going to be very competitive with the price as well. So we have prepared a video for you, the AX180. So let's play this video and I will talk more about the motorcycle. So don't unveil it yet, ladies. Not yet. We're just going to we'll roll the video and then we'll talk more about the bike. When we call out your name, just come up and claim these fantastic prizes we've got. We've got a hat, and those sunglasses, they look like sunglasses. Okay, so number one is Anton Rentas. Anton, are you here? Hey, congratulations. You are number one on our list. Come up here and claim your prize. What time did you? Right before 3, okay, really good, definitely. All right, thank you. Picture room here. Okay, and the next early bird we have is GS Francisco. Do we have GS? GJ or GS Francisco? GJ. Sorry, handwriting is there. Congratulations, come up here and claim your early bird prize. Picture. Danica as well. Danica. What's your last name, Danica? Maghanai. Okay, congratulations. And of course, where is Brando? Brando Rosales. Congratulations.
Car guy.
It always pays to be early, guys.
Car guy.
Okay. And then you've got one of our bikes I'm going to launch, and then we'll talk about it in detail. So let the video roll, guys. All right, so there is the AX180 by Bristol. So this is a new series that we have, okay? It's actually part of the Bristol QJ AX180 series. And ladies, if you would just want to unveil it here. Wow. Come guys, come take a closer look. Okay, so you can obviously see the striking size of it. It's so compact. And this bike is 180cc. Actually comes in several colors that we have. And it's going to have under-seat storage here. Look how generous this under-seat storage is. Doesn't turn, I don't have to keep. Alright, so this has got a USB, it's got traction control, you've got the standard display. This bike comes in at 159,000 at the moment with this price. So with the design that this has, you probably think, well, it's so small, but not everyone starts their journey on a big bike. People do want a smaller, compact motorcycle. But even though it comes in at 180cc, you're not going to have a larger amount of fuel consumption with this one. But we actually have Mal here. Mal, I like your action shot in the beginning of the video. Very Tom Cruise. So, you've ridden this bike, and you're an adventurer. You ride long distance, you ride through all kinds of terrain. So, would you mind sharing with them what your experience is like on this motorcycle when you had it? Kahit Tagalog.
Alright, magandang hapon po sa lahat. to say about this bike kasi nagamit ko siya. Nakita niyo ako yung nasa video kanina. Na-try ko siya for a day. Nag-ride kami sa DRT kasama ko tong 180cc na to. So, compared to, I'm using kasi a lot of small bike. Marami ako ng collection sa bahay. So, kung compare ko siya, stock siya ngayon, 180. Para sa akin, hindi mo na kailangan mag-upgrade ng engine. So, yun yung pinaka talagang nagustuhan ko sa bike. Malakas agad yung response ng motor. So, mostly sa atin, pag bumibili tayo ng motor, di ba ina-upgrade natin yung engine? With this one, this 180cc, hindi na natin kailangan gawin yun. Kasi enough power para madala na yung weight natin. I think, yun lang. Tapos, siyempre, everything is on the bike na. Traction control, ABS, everything that we need para sa small bike. We got it here in this 180cc. Yun lang po.
Thank you. Thanks, Mal. So again, it's keyless. You've got the simple. If you want to take a look around here, you've got the button just to open the fuel tank and the seat. So there's no extra work that you need to do, because I know that if you have a scooter, you've got that extra work where you need to come around and put your key in the back seat just to open it. And the keyless thing is what we all love and expect of a bike from 2025, of course, going forward. I love the little design here. I'm not sure how effective they would be, but I'm sure that will depend on your speed. But as you know, that the Japanese counterpart of this bike is going to be a lot more expensive. And when it comes to the Bristol group, you are also getting the advantage of being part of the Bristol family. So whether you are on an adventure in the city or you are in the province, you're never going to be too far away from a Bristol store. So you've got the expertise of the maintenance, the Bristol maintenance, you've got the genuine parts, and obviously being part of the Bristol motorcycle. But we're not stopping there, because we have more motorcycles to show you today. So you've got all the technical specs here. Okay, liquid cooled. It's 175 cc. You've got the CVT, and it is equipped with traction control. For a bike of this displacement, it's not a standard thing to have traction control. And obviously the USB, and I said the keyless. So we're not going to stop there. We are going to continue and talk about the next bike, which I'm sure you have all seen before, but we are here to improve on what we've given you already. So if you guys can show the next bike. All right, the ADX 160 guys. Okay, so again, you've seen our ADX 180, you've seen our ADX 160, now we've got you the ADX 180, and we have made improvements to our bike, okay? So if you ladies want to unveil it, I think it's this one over here. Do you know which one it is? Not this one. I think it's this one, yes. Okay, so here we are with the ADX 180. Okay, go take it away. So this bike Yes. It really looks good in black, actually. Now let's take a look at the storage here. Do we have the key? No, no key for that. Okay, so this is our adventure scooter. It looks similar to the ADX 160, but we have made improvements to this. You've got the upside down forks here, which we were the first to actually introduce to a bike of this class. So if you see upside down forks on a small scooter, that's a Bristol bike. You've got the spoke wheels, you've got traction control, you have the start and stop technology, and you also have the keyless, the USB, and we actually have the same clearance as what we had before, but this one actually has a slightly lower seat height compared to the other one. And just like what Mal was doing with the AX 180, Red Sweet Potato here, we have him. He is one of our Bristol Elite, and he's also part of actually testing our motorcycles. So, Red, if you just want to give them some of your opinion on this bike.
Ayan. Good afternoon everyone, and Red Sweet Potato here. Ako yung gumamit nito for the past 2 weeks. Bago itong launching, and ang masasabi ko rito compared sa previous model, ano mga naka-ADS siya. Kung nabibili kayo sa power kung sa version 1 or sa 160, dito malayo. Hindi lang naisama yung ibang video pero napakalakas na rin. Maganda ma-testing nyo para mag-feel nyo ng personal kung ano ba yung difference from 160 category nitong bagong 180. Pero overall, nagustuhan ko sa motor na to, tatlong reason lang eh. Naka-inverted, the tubeless, inverted, tapos better player suspension compared sa ibang adventure scooter na na-try ko na rin. So, syempre yung camera, yung mga updates from the previous model. And overall, very happy naman ako sa experience ng scooter na to. And more rides to come. Yes, river crossing, very basic pagka-river crossing. Hindi lang kaya yung mga technical na alam ng mga nagtitrain niya. Hindi ubra to kasi road clearance ng papa. Pero pagdating sa light river crossing, backroads sa problema. Kayang tumagpos, tumagos, di ba? So, ayun lang, for ADX 180 natin, sobrang nag-enjoy ako sa bike na to. And ayun, more bikes to come. And thank you, Bristol Motorcycle Family.
Thank you so much, Red. Big hand for Red. Yeah, so I can see here that you can actually turn the traction control on and off. And I've got the key here, so let's try and see if we can switch this on here. So you get your transponders here. See if we can just show you this so you can get some pictures with some lights on. Okay. Okay, there we go. The lights on here. Okay, so I'll let you guys take a look at this later. I'll leave the keys here so you guys can take more pictures. But before we move on to the big bikes here, we've got a few prizes that we'd like to give away. Okay? So we're going to finish off the early bird prizes, and then we'll get on to telling you about our new Kove Series. So we have 3 bikes here, all in their own class, all that are going to deliver you that next level of performance that you guys expect. Okay, so prizes, Lara, 5336. Is that? Yeah, you need to pick that up. And then the Honda White DAS 8900. That's yours. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this is a very, very light bike. It's a 450 RR, and you guys wanted more, so we're here to give you more. So we're going to unveil the 450 RR here, and we'll tell you all about it, including the price. Wow, look at that! Check it out, guys. I'll put the lights on for you. So obviously, this is a race bike. Okay, you've got the TFT display. You have a steering dampener that also is included as standard. You've got 300 millimeter disc brakes at the front, 2 of them. You've got this fantastic racing stance. It does come in 3 other colors as well. Okay, now when it comes to the Bristol Kove Series, again, you guys can use this on the racetrack, but you can use this for your everyday ride, whatever you see fit for. But the technical specifications are 4-cylinder, it's 443 cc, 6-speed manual, and again, you've got dual channel ABS, and of course the steering dampener that I mentioned. But what I also like about this one is that you've got the screen mirroring that is included. So if you guys want to come here, take a closer look, feel free to do so. Can I start the bike just so you guys can hear it? We have the key here. All right, let's try this. Someone give me a hand, please. Okay. It's actually limited. I'll leave the lights on here for you. Okay, so anyone gets the price on this one? For a prize. What's the price on this one?
Labadon.
$388. Is it on the screen somewhere? All right, very good. Can I have another prize for the gentleman over here? Thank you so much. What's this one? Keychain. Okay. Here you go, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so we hope that you guys are happy with this bike as we are. Okay, we've got 2 more bikes to unveil to you. And if you guys know about Bristol motorcycles, you know about our Venturi, okay? Our Venturi 500. We're here to give you a updated version because it's been a long time since we actually updated our Venturi lineup. So if we have a video for this one, let's let it roll. Oh, it's finished. Okay. having, guys, the 525X, the Bristol 525X. And let's go ahead and unveil it to the crowd. Okay, here we go. All right. It's a shame that we couldn't give you a more side view, but you know the success of our Venturi. Okay, we have improved on the design of the bike. We've given you a TFT display. Now, the old Venturi had the same seat height. We're actually giving you the same seat height, but double the clearance. Okay, and for you Venturi riders in the community, we have listened. Before, you didn't have traction control. Before, you did have ABS, but we have added traction control to this bike, and we've also given you the option to turn on the ABS to the front or to the rear. And you can turn on or off the traction control as well. It gives you tire pressure monitors, so you can basically monitor wherever you are, rather than stopping and worrying about your tire pressure as some of you do. You can continuously monitor it. Obviously, it does come with a great design that you've had before. You've got the spoked wheels, you've got the Brembo brakes, and you've also got the same luggage options, or even improved luggage options as before. Okay, and I'm sure you can turn off the traction control on the screen here. So that's the flexibility that you get from having the TFT display. You can interact with the bike in a more intuitive way. All right. Same windscreen as before, but obviously great power to weight ratio with this motorcycle. Okay. So we're not going to stop there, guys. We are going to push even more. So if the Venturi was the passport that opened the doors to adventure, the next bike, this one, is basically your dieselless travel to wherever you want to go. You can go off-road, you've got a larger tank as well, so you can actually travel further without having to refuel. And I see Brando out there. I'm sure you're one of the true adventurers as well, so I know that you'll probably be eager to test this bike out, as I am. Okay, so what's this one over here? Okay, we're not going to look. I think we've got a video for that one. And again, what does it mean for Bristol? So yes, this is a Bristol Kove Series motorcycle. So with Kove, what you're getting is that global performance, but also the support that you expect from Bristol motorcycles. Being part of the Bristol Aeros, being able to go to any of our stores, and also having the service or the genuine parts that you would like. And again, that community is a big thing for us. And talking about community, I've just met Alex Shoa, president of the Bristol Riding Group. I know you're here somewhere, Alex. Where's Alex Shoa? Oh, he's upstairs. Okay. So, do we have a video for the 800? Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to push it even more, because this might be the bike that you may be used to, but we're going to take it up another level here with a new Kove Series. So feast your eyes on this, guys. Okay, guys, so that is the Bristol Kove 800X. You can see how nimble that motorcycle is, okay? So, of course, it's an 800cc motorcycle. But what is so special about this bike is that it is the lightest motorcycle in its class. The exact weight is around 886 kilos. So that means a lot, okay? As a rider, if you see a trail that maybe might put you off, this is a bike that might give you that extra confidence that you don't have. Okay, so rather than slowing down, you might want to speed up. You've got the traction control and everything, but let's unveil it to you guys here so you see it in person. It looks amazing, and you actually have to come around here. Okay. So you actually have to come around here because I'm looking at a huge TFT display here that looks like it's an iPad mini. Okay? It looks like a high bike, but the clearance is huge. And again, being part of the Bristol group, we have adjusted the seat height for the Filipino rider. Okay? So, come and take a look. It comes in two colors. All right, you've got all the features here. This bike actually went through the Dakar Rally, so it's been proven. All right, yeah, I'll turn it on. So if you guys are into riding long distances or into riding off-road, this will be a bike for you. And I'm going to switch it on so you guys can hear the music. Wow. Let's see, we just don't want to get the views too strong. So with these motorcycles here, you can actually change the display, the appearance of, how you see the speedometer, etc. And you've got the traction control, you've got ABS, you can also switch on and off as you need. You've got a large fuel tank here, and it comes in at 598,800, but we're offering it today at a discounted cash price of 578,800, which for an 800cc bike is fairly competitive, as you know. Okay, so you've got the bracket here, which you can fit on the luggage that you want. You could use the luggage that Kove offers, you can get your own, that's totally up to you. And the suspension, it's got such a long travel here on the suspension. Okay, so this is the lightest bike for its class, 800cc, weighing in at, we have the technical specs on the screen, the other one. Let's see what we can adjust here with the TFT panel. So guys, as this evening goes on, feel free to come and take a look here. And it's quite a high resolution display as well. Yeah, feel free to sit. How tall are you? You're like what, 6'1"? 6 foot? Let's take a look at this. Let's move it around to the front so you guys can take a better picture of it. So the seat height is 875 millimeters and the ground clearance is 275. Yeah, take a seat. So again, whether you're riding in an urban jungle or actually going in the provinces on the mountainous terrain, this bike will give you the confidence that you need to open up the throttle. So the fuel consumption here is about 20 liters, which is quite low. So 21.3 kilometers per liter. that gives you about 400 kilometers, over 400 kilometers in range. Too far. How does it feel like to sit on the bike? It is pretty. It's quite light as well. Can you feel how light it is if you're with both your feet on the floor? Yeah, it's quite light. For me, it looks like it's like a 500 or 400 cc motorcycle. And I think this actually has heated grips, being a global bike, so I'm not entirely sure. So you've got the crash guard here, a very small one here at the front. Your upside down forks, these are KYB forks, okay? So we've upgraded the forks, and then also KYB on the Venturi, the Kove 525X. So we've upgraded the suspension on both our adventure bikes to that, as you know. You can actually connect Bluetooth on here, you've got different riding modes. Here, let me see.
Ride ng 8 months na yung banding namin ng bike na to. So, for me, isa kasi ako sa mga excited dito sa launching itong Kove 800X Pro Edition. Ito kasi, this is the Pro Edition. For me, ito yung right height para sa mga Asian. So, if you're riding ATV like me or dirt bike, mostly problema nating mga dirt rider yan, yung height natin medyo, ako katulad doon, 5'7". Tamang problema ako doon sa mga available bike, lalo na doon sa mga 800 category. We call it the middle class, yung mga 800, 700. And feeling ko, ito na yung isa sa pwede natin maging option if you're lacking out of height, medyo mababa ka. So, magbibigay talaga sa'yo ng confidence with your off-road riding kasi mababa siya, abot mo yung ground. But still, yung ground clearance niya dun sa, diba, ang taas pa rin ng ground clearance niya, hindi ka problema. Pero abot mo na yung motor. Kasi napansin ko, very slim yung motor niya. Diba, David, nakikita nyo naman, slim yung motor. So nakakatulong siya dun sa pag-abot mo sa ground. Yeah. Even the suspension, nag-improve, ang laki ng in-improve dito suspension from the Venturi 800. Malayo yung suspension niya dito, mas capable ito sa off-road. Ako, yung talagang first bike ko from small bike, nag-upgrade ako ng big bike. Ang pinili ko itong Venturi 500. Sobrang ganda transition bike ito from small bike. But itong 800cc, mas maganda pa siya. So, yun lang. Hindi ko siya promote. I'm just saying facts here. Kasi talaga ako, excited ako sa bike na to. Actually, kinuha ko na yun sa akin. Meron na akong sariling unit nito. So, kung gusto nyo i-try or gusto nyo rin na masubukan, pwede nyo i-test ride dito sa Bristol. And if you're interested, alam nyo na gagawin. Salamat po. David, nothing to say, brother.
Is, man. So, I just want to give Alex a big round of applause, and he'll tell us a little bit about what he has in store for the Bristol riding community.
So, thank you very much, David. Ito yung moment na hirap talaga ako eh. The transition ng years nyo from the, not just a regular English, but a British English accent, papunta sa Tagalog. You set the bar so high, man. Yeah, but thank you very much. And to Bristol family, Bristol, Anthony, Andrew, and the rest of the Bristol, congratulations once again for another addition to the family. Kove Series, palakpakan muna natin yung bago nating mga addition to the family. So speaking of family, with Bristol community, time and time again, I guess majority of you are familiar already with my story about Bristol. So sabi ko, pwedeng may konting tweak naman this time. Okay? So, but then again, I will start the beginning, pero maikli lang to. When I started riding way back 2018, December 21, 2018, when I got my first bike, the Bristol Cafe, the Omega. Mega 400, ang ahente ko nun si Anthony. That's what makes it. That's my first bike. I don't know how to ride. Pikon na pikon lang ako sa traffic. I was looking for a scooter, pero sabi pogi yung cafe racer, so I jumped. Yung kalsada na yan, dyan ako nagpa-practice. Ayaw pang i-release nila Anthony, tsaka ni Andrew yung bike nun. Pero since I was in love with the bike, but more than that, the time that I spent with Anthony himself, kasi sabi ko nga, siya yung ahente ko nun. Siya, he's the one who sold me the bike. So that's what makes it very memorable. Kasi sineset up pa lang yung kabila, alikabok pa lang, naglilinis pa lang, magkausap, magkasama na kami. So that's how special. And little did we know that for Bristol, it's a very diverse product line that we have here. The company is our own, local natin sa Bristol, na maraming dala na global brands. So that's good about it. And with that, same thing with the community. It's very diverse. That right now, nagsimula tayo with the mid, the 400cc. We went up 500 with Veloce, Venturi, then the Bobber 650, the 800s now, ang dami na ng line-up, and then we have the 4-cylinder, and yet meron din tayo the small displacements.
Yeah, we have people from all walks of life.
From all walks of life. So with the community, that sabi ko nga, what's new with the community? I myself, being very active din sa community, kaya most of the media friends natin are very familiar. Though malaki yung community, yung mundo natin maliit lang. Agree? The riding community, maraming tao, but yung mundo natin sa totoo lang maliit lang. But ang kagandahan, for Bristol, what we said, Bristoleros, it doesn't matter. Across all, from the small displacements to the mid, to the higher displacement, it doesn't matter. What bike, what kind of bike you own. Basta once you own a Bristol, you're part of the family. No ifs, no buts.
Yeah.
Same treatment.
Which we actually saw on the last Freedom Ride.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So for the community, we try to have quarterly ride, which what we did last June.
Yes.
In Bataan. And then on our own, we'll have the pocket rides, of course, para mas mapainting pa. Then the bike nights. And what really, make this special, I'm not saying hindi sa lahat but a few. Because may mga alam din naman tayo na may involvement din yung ano. But the partnership between the community and the Bristol management, that's solid yun. Correct?
I agree.
So since day one, sabi ko nun, after pandemic, Anthony, mag-set tayo ng tambay. Wala pang community. Mag-set tayo ng tambay 2022. That's when I met you. Sabi ko, set lang tayo, dadating ang mga tao. Di namin kilala, hindi namin alam. Basta mag-set lang tayo, people will come. So, ganun na nga ang nangyari. And again, it is a gradual, let nature take its course. And the friendship na mabibuild, like yung sa atin, who would have thought that I will be meeting David 4 years ago, and right now, it's really been a good friend of mine. And ganun din sa mga bawat community natin. It's not gonna be perfect.
Well, no, I agree, because since I met you, Alex, it was on that one night, and if you understand, where I'm living now, the impact, the connection that has continued after meeting you has actually greatly increased my lifestyle in Maldives. You introduced me to a very, very special person. But it's just one example of how you meet someone and how that can have an ongoing positive effect. Just for writing.
Yes. Siguro to end it right now, we have a saying way back then. So when we started the group, again, 2019, iilan lang kami tambay. Siguro 8 lang kami doon. 8 kasama pa si Andrew at si Nakabras. Kaya ganun kami ka-mechanic. 8 na lang kayo. Kasama ko kayo may-ari, kasama ko yung mekaniko. But then again, the consistency that builds that relationship, that bond. Kaya sabi nga namin, people come and go. But once you're a Bristoleros, you will always be a Bristolero. So yun lang yun. So again, we promote safety riding sa atin palagi yun. And lagi natin dasal is when we go out to ride and at the end of the day, personal man.
Victory is a powerful winning ride. The all-new Winner X. Ride like a champion. Take command.
Redefine your Yamaha experience with My Yamaha MotoRev PH. Access rewards, premium perks, special activities in one seamless digital experience by downloading it today. Every move counts because we made sure you have a variety of ways to earn points to unlock more rewards. Whether it's buying a new motorcycle, getting service, or purchasing parts and apparel, you earn points for every transaction, making each moment and every peso you spend with us made even more worth it. It's not just through purchases. Points are also earned by joining activities, referrals, and rating sales services after purchasing a motorcycle. Rewards await at every level. You start at the blue level and go up to bronze, silver, gold, and finally, platinum. The more points you earn, the higher the tier, and better the rewards. Your points unlock special items from Yamaha and vouchers from brand partners. Plus, get access to exclusive Yamaha events, test rides, special experiences, and more. Getting started is easy. Download the app, register, and start unlocking rewards today.